What's up, eyeball users? It's me. What, did you think I died because I haven't posted in the last 2 months? Ha, I wish. So after only moving into this new townhouse for a little over 2 weeks, I became that guy in the neighborhood who takes stuff that other people discard at the community dumpster and I bring it into my front yard so I can see it on a daily and think about my life choices. One man's trash is another man's self-inflicted therapeutic attack on sanity. So the first step was pulling this thing from behind the dumpster and then letting rainwater collect in it for a couple of weeks so I could dump it out. Also, there's nails in there because anti-theft. First, we dump out this cloud juice, making sure to water the weeds so that they grow faster and near their impending doom. Then we can start assessing the construction of this thing. My mistake was skipping that stage and thinking that I was originally only after the motors in the rear, and that I would be able to simply flip it over and unbolt those. I was dead wrong. Each module was plugged into this ECU located here under the seat and next to the batteries, and this would have been one of the easiest things to get to had I just only yanked off the seat first. I flipped the heap onto its side and began undoing all the screws that were holding this together. The heap was really just an amalgamation of small hobby screws that were simply screwed into the plastic and veneering. It turned out that the heap had a dual motor system in the rear instead of a single motor, and rather than using the axle to drive the wheels, there was a several gear reduction system lubricated in what I can only describe as a bottle of Lee oyster sauce that had been hidden under the shelf at a supermarket for a solid decade. Spooky. There was a good 20 screws on each side, and before I knew it, I was understanding the message that the universe was constantly telling me, which is yes, indeed, I am screwed. Upon finally getting the motors out of these shackles that is this legal offense, I left them attached to these wires leading up to the ECU just because. Honestly, there's no good reason. Then my ADHD individual hyperfocus brain decided that we'll remove the entire steering rack, wiring loom, all these wheels, and my will to live. Remove the dash. Get confused by electricity because I am monkey. Monkey not understand the zap zap. Then discovered the compartment under seat, and then the questioning of why started. So never get discouraged by being dumb. Being dumb makes you smart. I put the loom aside and threw out the batteries along with the ECU, as that would have no future use to me. I put together all of the loot from this carcass of knockoff sweatshop despair and realized I would never need to buy half-inch screws ever again. So there's the reason my neighbors are concerned about me. What do you think I should do with these motors? Does it involve elephants? It should. Okay, say bye-bye, Keith.